Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Boost Tech here, and today we're going to be looking at the advantages between a notebook by MSI, this is the MSI U100, and the ProBook laptop from HP. I'm just going to be going into the advantages and disadvantages of each. So let's have a look at the MSI notebook first. Let's pick that up. Very light in comparison with the laptop. So as you can see, there is two USB inputs, 1 and 2, and there is the charger or power supply, a Kensington lock, which I don't really see the use of because you're not going to be really carrying it around your wrist. This is just the back with nothing. A bit of damage there. I've had this for quite a while. This is the Ethernet cable, so you can use a wired connection between your router or your modem. This is the VGA slot, so you can connect it via VGA to an external monitor, TV, or projector. As you can see here, you got the headphone input, the microphone input, which is unusual because most laptops normally have it built in through the microphone along with a webcam. You also have the SD card slot and another USB port. As you can see underneath, there's two stereo speakers there. So that's really the notebook. So let's take a look at the much heavier, much bigger laptop. So as you can see there, we have the SD card slot, and then next to that we have the headphone input, and the microphone input is what we'd expect from a laptop. As you can see, we have the first of the USB ports. We have an SATA input, a HDMI input. I'm not sure if you can see this because it's quite dark. We have a Ethernet input and a VGA input, as well as the general ventilations on the side. And for some strange reason, another Kensington lock. On the back we have nothing but the battery. On here we have the power and charging supply unit. We have the DVD drive, which is not found on notebooks, but I'll come back to that. And we have a smaller Ethernet input and two other USB ports. So that's the laptop and the notebook. So let's have a look at the advantages and disadvantages of each together. So if you put them side by side, so you can have a clear view of both of them. So let's first of all take a look at the advantages of the notebook. Well, in general it's small, as you can tell. It's much smaller than the actual laptop. So let's have a look at the screen first before I go into advantages and disadvantages. Let's have a look at the screen sizes. So if you have a look, the MSI Win has a 10.1 inch screen with a 1.3 megapixel webcam and speaker, or microphone, sorry. A general MIDI size keyboard with a full size enter key, which you don't normally find on notebooks. So if we shut that and go on to the laptop, we have a full size 15 inch display, as well as a general full size keyboard and a full size trackpad. So if we shut that and talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each. So first of all, as I mentioned, the notebook is very lightweight, very small, very compact, and very useful if you are a businessman. Just generally, you don't want to be lugging around a heavy laptop with you. You just want to whip this out, and you know, maybe it's not as small as a tablet, but it's kind of in the middle between a laptop and a tablet. So a notebook's probably your best bet if you want to make use of Microsoft Office and all of that. But it's pretty good to use, small and compact. But apart from that, you don't really get any reduced. We don't really get much reduced power output in comparison with the laptop. The memory is fairly decent. It's 160 gigabytes, and you know, it's not massive, and it's just really what you'll need if you're just going to be doing general just surfing. 160 gigabytes is fairly generous, especially for a notebook. Oh yeah, and let's go into disadvantages now, because we've covered most of the advantages of it. It's, you know, small, compact. So one thing it really does lack, which would be very useful, is this. This is a external DVD drive, which you will not find, I don't think it's even possible to find, on a notebook. You'll only find these on a laptop and obviously a full-size desktop. But what it is, it's just a general, very lightweight, so it's not really much heavier than the actual a normal DVD drive. It's really light. You can just slide into your notebook bag, and it just connects either via like a USB 2.0 or another input just to power it if you want some extra power. If your computer's only got USB 1.0. But apart from that, I think that wouldn't be so much of a problem. It only costs an extra like £15, so it's pretty much worth buying if you've not got a full-size laptop. So let's have a look at the advantages of having a full-size laptop. Well, the advantage is obviously it's full-size, so you're going to be getting a 15-inch display at least, which is an advantage. And you're also going to be getting much, you know, you're going to probably getting bigger storage, higher quality video playback. You know, fit a graphics card in there. It's going to have a bigger processor. It's going to be slightly faster, not really noticeably faster than a notebook, depending on what type of laptop you've got. If it's a Mac, then probably it's going to be really powerful. But apart from that, you know, that's the real advantages over having a notebook. In terms of disadvantages, is obviously it's heavy. It's not as portable as the notebook, so you're going to be having quite a few problems, you know, lugging it around, you know, trapping up and down with it. But apart from that, you know, that's really it. So if you're thinking about buying a laptop or a notebook, just look at your budget and see what you're going to be using it for, and try and decide between it from there. So this has been Boost Tech here. Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and have a pleasant day. Bye for now.